Hi, good day everyone. We are going to do January 2017 paper 2, our sequence questions. Right, let's start. A sequence of figures is made up of unit squares with unit sides. The three first figures in the sequence are shown below. Right, they want to know what is figure 4. Right, so we're going to draw the third figure. Right, if we look at these, they're actually increasing one around, right? So the second figure, you put one at each end, and that is how you would have solved the that is the pattern. So what would I have to do in figure 4? I would have to draw back figure 3, and then at each end here, I would have to draw a square. That looks something like this. Again, I'm doing this freehand, but you just make sure when you're doing it in an exam, you use a ruler and you know it's neat. Right, so that's how figure 4 would have been shown. Then we're going to have a table. Study the pattern of the numbers in each row of table below. Each row relates to one of the figures in the sequence. Some rows have not been included. Complete 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? Again, you see that they're in order, so you could just look at the difference between 1 and 5. That's 4. 5 and 9 is 4. So your fourth figure would be 9 plus 4, which is equals to 13. Then if we look at the perimeter, the difference between 4 and 12 is 8. 12 and 20 is 8. So this would have been 20 plus 8, which is equals to 28. Then after, I would go directly to my fourth one, which is when my value is n. So when my figure is equals to n, right, this is for number of unit squares, right? N is equals to n. The a1, which is the first value, is 1, a1. And your difference, as we could see, right, your common difference is equal to 4. So we put it in this formula, an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 by d. So an is equals to a1 is 1 plus n minus 1 by d is 4. You're going to solve the brackets, open the brackets according to distribution. That's 1 plus 4 by n is 4n, minus 4 by 1 is minus 4. That's an is equal to 1 minus 4 plus 4n. That is an is equals to minus 3 plus 4n. You can leave it like this or just rearrange it, put in 4n minus 3 here. That would be the formula, 4n minus 3. Use it to see if you get the formula. 4 by 4 is 16. 16 minus 3 is 13. So you know that that answer is, this formula is correct. Right, then we're going to do perimeter. Right, we're going to use back the same, we're going to use this formula, an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 by d. You know n is equals to n, that's the figure number. A1 in this sequence is 4. Your difference, again, we saw the difference was 8. Right, so you put it in the formula, an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 by d. So that is an is equals to a1 is 4 plus n minus 1 by d, which is 8. That's an is equals to 4 plus 8n minus 8. So that's an is equals to 8n minus 8 plus 4. Let me just go up so I can have space. So that's an is equals to 8n minus 4, and that would be your formula for this 8n minus 4. Let's check and see. That's when n is 4, that's 8 by 4 is 32. 32 minus 4 is 28. So we know that is the answer. All right, let's do part 3. Part 3 is easier than part 2. Right? Well, it's simpler, I should say. 4n is equals to 30 if we equate it. Right, the section you have 30, so you're going to have 4 by 30 minus 3, 4 3s, so that's 120 minus 3 is equal to 117. So that would be the answer for this section here. Then you see it is 8 by 30 minus 4. 8 3s are 24, so that's 240 minus 4, which is equals to 236, and that would be the answer for this one here. Now we're going to do part 2. They're telling you we want to find out what your figure number is when the number of unit squares is 45. So what you're going to do is equate the formula, which is 4n minus 3, is equal to 45. We're trying to find out for n, so we always go backwards to BODMAS when we have to make something the subject. You see subtraction, so you're going to do subtraction. Carry across subtraction first. The opposite of minus 3 is plus 3. So 4n is 45 plus 3. So 4n is equals to 48. Right, then there's no addition, there is multiplication. The relationship between 4 and n is multiplication. So you carry across, multiply by 4, so n is equals to 48 divided by 4, so n is equals to 12. That would be the value of n. Now, once you find this, you can apply it to this formula. That's 8 by 12, which is 96. 96 minus 4. 96 minus 4 is 92. And that would be the answer for part 3. And that is the end of January 2017 and how you would do this question.